Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is a gorgeous, sunny, and cold morning here in Canada today. And as usual, let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Today, we're going to talk about what makes a good photo. We want to know, is it subjective only, or are there some objective things that you can look at and see, okay, yes, this is a good photo because of A, B, C. So, shall we get started? I'm just going to check the stream here, see if everyone can hear me. Good morning. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tim. Hi, Gary, Debbie, and Brittany, Caitlin. I'm so excited that you're here, and I hope that your morning is going fantastic. I heard from Susan that it is very, very cold where she is. I think it was Susan, and yes, Susan, I can relate to that. It is definitely winter now. So today, I am going to feature images to kind of illustrate and talk about the subject. But I'm not going to talk about my photos. I'm going to talk about some really good photos. I'm going to talk about yours. Okay, and I have to tell you that you've all made it very, very difficult for me to choose some images. Good morning, Steve. To choose images to feature here this morning because you all are so full of talent. If you haven't had an opportunity yet to submit some images to be featured on my live streams, then I want to encourage you to do so. If you go to Instagram and use hashtag HeyRachelLerchLive, then I look at all of those images, and even if I haven't commented on them all, just know that I do take time to go in and look at each and every one, and they are just fantastic. I love your work. Okay, so good morning, Rembrandt, Cindy, everybody. This is so great. Okay, shall we get started? Okay, the first image is one that is by DK Hawk. This image, DK, I have to tell you, is just beautiful. It is simple and it is gorgeous. There's the colors are the first thing that strike me. One of the definite things that you can do to make your images more impactful is to pay attention to the color that you have. And now DK has done a brilliant job here because she has limited it to two basic colors, the green and the pink. And she's brilliantly captured the texture, and with the shallow depth of field, the beautiful focus, there's this gorgeous play between the sharp and the soft, and that really, really works with this subject because it's a gorgeous flower, and I just love the way the one petal is coming down. So absolutely brilliant. Congratulations on this image, DK. It is fantastic. So color, definitely something to look out for. So that image, I chose it because, sometimes the simplicity of something will just draw you right in. And DK, you need to know that this image that you captured is, it's not just a simple flower. It's a beautiful piece of art. So congratulations on that. Next, okay. So we've talked a little bit about color, and you'll see some of these things will be repeating because what makes a good image tends to spill over into lots and lots of different categories. So the next image is by Kevin Railsback. Kevin, I am blown away by this image. I had actually gone through and put together all of the images that I was going to feature here today, And then as I was going through again, I noticed that I missed one, and it was this one. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to include it. This image, you guys, is, when you look at it, you almost think fantasy, right? Like you've got the Milky Way and the moon there, which almost looks like the sun, and the beautiful, beautiful canyon and desert lands at the bottom. I kind of feel like I'm just walking off into another universe. It is absolutely fantastic. And looking at this, I know that this image took a lot of work. It may have taken extra exposures. It may have been a composite. It may have been, just a lot of different techniques with editing. And I just want to tell you, Kevin, you did a fantastic job. So this image is it's unique and it's creative, and it right away says to you like, oh wow, I wonder what's happening here. I want to go into this fantastical other universe and just sit and gaze over this landscape forever. So what makes a good image is creativity, and Kevin, you really, really nailed it. I have to tell you that is just wonderful. I've seen a lot of fantasy images and special editing techniques, and you really nailed this one. So congratulations, Kevin. All right, creativity, we have color. Next image I want to show you is by Julian Joliffe. What do I love about this image? Do you know what? I recognize this location, and I have to tell you, in case you didn't notice first off, this is a washroom. So it is this little building in Joshua Tree National Park, and the reason I recognize it is because I was there last summer. And I too looked at this washroom and thought, it's really cool against this landscape. I think I'd like to capture it. But Julian, you did a fantastic job. It's better than the one that I took. And let's look at this again in terms of color, right? We have two main colors here. We have the green and the red, and there's a little bit of the gray blue surrounding it. And with the lighting, it's fantastic. And talk about unique, it's a washroom. So I just want to tell you, Julian, you took a washroom and you made it look absolutely beautiful, like something I would hang on my wall for sure. And so color, uniqueness, creativity here, the ability to look at something that maybe others just wouldn't think, oh, well, it's just the bathroom. I'll be back later. But to look at it and see how beautiful and the potential that it has there. So congratulations, Julian. Now, the next image is also by Julian, and I love it. I'm blown away. Here it is. Look at those light trails. I mean, I have done light trail photography before, and I have to tell you, it is not easy. You often get, some light trails over here and not enough over there. It takes real talent to capture it so that you have the right exposure, but also the right light trails that are filled in all the right places, and this image just does it. And not only that, we're looking at the color again, and the light trails match the sky. It is just a beautiful, beautiful image, and I love the mist in the distance. And I feel like I'm sitting there on that precipice right there, and that I could just sit and enjoy that forever. Like, Julian, this is absolutely beautiful. You picked, not only did you do a great job with the color and the light trails, but you picked a beautiful composition, and a beautiful subject. Congratulations, Julian. That is just like an award-winning photo. Okay. All right. Next image I want to share with you is by Robin Catterick. Look at the artistic, painterly image here. Like if I see this on a wall, my first question is it a painting or is it a photograph? And it is just absolutely spectacular. And the first thing that comes to mind when I look at this is the lighting. Now, lighting is definitely one of those things that can make a great image. In fact, different lighting in the exact same composition in the exact same location can make a completely different image. I love the soft lighting on this lily, and I believe it's a lily, and the darkness behind just really makes it pop. Usually when you see a contrasty image like this, the light areas are actually quite bright against the dark, but this image has mood and it has texture, and like I said, it's almost like it's been painstakingly brushed over all of the petals and everything, and the composition is just perfect. The angle of the flower and the petals and everything. Robin, you did an amazing job with this. It is gorgeous. Your subject, your composition, your lighting, the colors, the softness, the texture. You really nailed it here. So congratulations on that image. It is just beautiful. All right, next image is by Brittany Cantrell. Talk about nailing a subject. This is a most beautiful and unique image of a goose, and I just love the way that the wings are up and the expression on the face. If you can say that a goose has an expression, this one does, and it was absolutely beautifully captured. Now, some people might say that images are often just luck, being in the right place at the right time, and you just happen to click the shutter when something happened. I'm going to say no, that's bogus. Brittany was in the right place in the right time and had her finger on the shutter button because she was paying attention, and she was planning ahead, and she was doing her photography with her diligence. And I love that there are branches on the left and that they're slightly out of focus so that your focus goes straight to this beautiful bird, and how the water just smooths out into the background, and it's just the white along the goose is just fantastic. Congratulations, Brittany. I mean, this would be an example image, an award-winning image, if the subject is your subject. Wildlife. I mean, it's just, you really nailed it. This is just a beautiful wildlife image, and it's fantastic. Way to go. All right. Next image is another wildlife image, and it is by Woody Mallory. Again, I mean, look at this subject. I love the composition here. You have the bird on the left and a little bit of soft focus foreground that just lets your eyes go right into the gorgeous red eyes. And if you'll notice, look at the light. The light just comes down on the neck of the bird and the feet, and it just is amazing. The superb capture by Woody Mallory, and noticing color again, that the red matches some of the red amidst the green foliage, and the foreground post and the post that the bird is standing on, and the feathers on the bird, they all match as well. And if you ever get a chance, it's really interesting to read about color theory and what colors go together and are striking and complement one another. And I just have to say that this image really, really captures that, and the colors really bring it to life, and so does the subject and the lighting on there. So congratulations to Woody on that one, because that's just brilliantly done. And those eyes, wow. And Teddy Wanderer is saying that she thinks it's Teddy thinks that it's a male sparrowhawk, and I'm not sure. I would ask Woody if you get a chance to let me know what exactly is the bird, and then I can put it down in the description. Want to let you know that all of these people who have submitted images and have been featured here, I'm going to put links in the description to their Instagram and to their channels and stuff, but I haven't quite done it yet because I was working on putting all this stuff together. And yeah, so check back and I will have links to all of them very, very soon. And yeah, so congratulations, Woody. Beautiful, beautiful hawk. Okay, next image. I have a few more for you. Mike Kidwell. Wow, this is amazing. I have tried to do lightning images before, and it's hard enough to capture them, much less have them beautifully composed like this. Excellent work, and I love how you can see the stormy sky, and the lightning coming down is lighting up the areas around it, and the rain, and it's becoming like purple, and you can almost feel the electricity in this image. I mean, fantastic. This had to take a lot of patience, and also I hope you were in a good, safe location. It is just beautiful, and it is unique. Obviously, lighting is a factor here. You had to nail the camera settings for this. You got your focus straight on. You've got a great composition. I'm so impressed. And wow, like look at all the wows in the comments here, and you can see like everyone agrees. Wow, this is just fantastic. Way to go, Mike. I love it. All right, so next is an image by Debbie Lowe. This image is just beautiful. I want to take this image and put it right in my living room or my bedroom, because the softness and the relaxing, it's absolutely gorgeous. The lighting here, Debbie, is just fantastic. You really captured it. But the other thing you got is that you really nailed the shutter speed on this water. It's actually something I haven't quite seen before, is that, often you'll get like a shutter speed that shows the power of the water, but this one shows the softness and makes it a dreamy landscape. I mean, this is really, really well done. And the sand is, it's sharp and yet soft at the same time, and you can say that about the whole image. I absolutely love it. I mean, the lighting is incredible, the way that the sun is peeking through and the rays are going and it's hitting the sand there, but the part on the left with the foamy water coming in, I mean, I don't know how many captures it took you to get this image, Debbie, but it's just exquisite. It is a beautiful, beautiful work of art. Oh, it is sunny here today. Sorry about that. Okay. Congratulations, Debbie. I have a couple more for you, and then that's it. So I want to feature two images by a photographer named Glenn Lucas. This is an image of Toronto, and it's the city skyline. Now, most images that I've seen of the skyline in Toronto are taken from the Toronto Island. This one is unique in that it has a foreground with the a bridge and the road and so on. And what I love about it is not only the color and the brightness, but this composition is just perfect. At least it is to me. I mean, if you look closely, not even one of the beautiful lampposts that have these gorgeous starbursts on them, not even one of them has been cut off. In fact, if you look at the bridge, the post on the left is perfectly placed. The hill going up on the right is also perfectly placed. The CN Tower is right on the right third. I love it, and it all comes together with the lighting and the color to just make a really, really exquisite composition. And Glenn, I'm so impressed. It is absolutely beautiful. And all right, before I talk about the last image, which for me I think was the winner in terms of color and lighting and all of these things that I've been talking about. And I'll tell you why. All of these images work because they tell a story. There's no explanation necessary. It inspires emotions in the viewer. And so is an image, what makes a good image, is that subjective? Well, yes, it is. But objectively, there are all these other things: light, subject, composition, focus, texture, color, its uniqueness. But the most important thing is that it makes the viewer feel something. And all of these images, all of them have really evoked emotion in the viewer, and they are inspiring and they're beautiful and they tell a story. So it doesn't have to be something fancy. You can walk out your back door and find something there. You can find a washroom. You can find a beautiful city skyline. All of that works, but don't be afraid to go out. And I just want to tell you, how then can you make your images better, fantastic, beautiful, good photographs? By the way, I wrote this on my my chalkboard this time. I forgot last time. How can you make them beautiful? How can you make a beautiful image? Start by making sure that you care about what you're looking at, that you have emotion and inspiration about the subject that you're pointing your camera at. If you like it, other people are going to like it too. And maybe not everyone. There is a subjective part to this, but I can guarantee if you like it, then other people are going to like it too. And okay, shall we move on to the last image that I want to feature? This last image is also by Glenn Lucas. Ready? I love this image. It's the color and the lighting. I mean, we are looking at a balcony, right? And I don't know if it's an apartment building or a hotel. Obviously, there's a gorgeous sunset happening here, or maybe it's a sunrise. It's hard to tell. But look at those purples, and look at the pinks and the slight bits of orange that just highlight. Again, we have two tones here, the purples and the bluey purples and the pinks with the orange just highlighting in different areas. And honestly, I just want to sit there with a cup of tea, and I don't even think I would drink the tea, because I would probably just be in awe sitting and watching. And wow, congratulations, Glenn. This image, again, a simple subject, but this image is absolutely gorgeous. And I love the way that the dividers between the balconies are translucent, and so some of the light comes through. I think that really adds to it. But wow, what a gorgeous image. And I want to say to all of you, like, congratulations. And if I haven't featured your image today, definitely keep submitting. It's so hard to pick between all of the amazing images. And just know that I am looking at each and every one of them, and I'm really appreciating the gorgeous, gorgeous work that all of you are doing. And I really want to encourage you to keep doing it. So, congratulations, guys. What makes a good photo? I think you already know. You're doing it. You're absolutely doing it. Oh, and announcement. The workshop for May is finally, hang on, my camera just froze. See if I can get me back here. Sorry about that. Half an hour, my camera freezes. All right. The workshop for May is on. So check my website, rachellerch.com. Tim Day and I are going to be taking you around the Niagara and Hamilton waterfalls. Hamilton is known as the city of waterfalls. And if you have ever wanted to explore the area and all of the places where I do my videos, then sign up for this workshop. We're so happy to have you along. We have accommodation booked. You've got breakfast included. We're going to stop and eat together as a group. We're going to do some editing. It's going to be an awesome, awesome weekend, May 22nd to 25th, and I would love to meet some of you. So yeah, check out my website, rachellerch.com. Come and visit me where I live and see this place that I call home. And Tim Day and I would love to have you around, to show you around for the weekend. So thank you so much for coming today, guys, and tune in next week. And I've got a vlog coming out tomorrow from a snow that we just had a few days ago. And thanks for coming along. Bye. I'll talk to you soon.